It began quietly, the kind of moment that looks ordinary to everyone else but changes two lives forever. In the sterile, buzzing production offices of a brand new CBS political drama, Tim Daly walked in expecting a casting meeting and instead found a turning point. Across the room, Téa Leoni looked up, sharp-minded, effortlessly funny, eyes full of the kind of warmth that knocks the air out of a person before he knows what hit him. Tim Daly would later joke that it took him for minutes to fall in love with her. But the truth felt deeper than joke, deeper than timing. Some people meet their destiny in a workplace. Daly met his in a fluorescent-lit office on the set of Madam Secretary in 2014. They were cast as Henry and Elizabeth McCord, a fictional political power couple, partners on screen with chemistry that instantly felt too natural to ignore. Every time people said we had great chemistry, Tim laughed years later. I was like, yeah, no S. What no one saw, not at first, was how real it all already was. Secret beginnings. In that first season, they tried to keep things quiet. They tried to be the professionals everyone expected them to be. But the world around them wasn't fooled for long. Crew members saw the late-night pickups, the morning drop-offs, the shared glances that lasted a little longer than acting required. The Teamsters, always the first to notice everything, were picking them up at each other's houses. We were looking at each other with goo-goo eyes, Tim admitted. The secret was a secret only to the two trying to keep it. By spring of 2015, they stepped into the light together, strolling into the White House Correspondents Dinner, not as co-stars, not as characters, but as a real couple. 9 years of, wait a minute, some love stories burn fast. Some unfold in patient spirals. Theirs was both. 9 years ago, Tim asked her to marry him. Téa said yes, but also said something few expect in a proposal moment. Let's just wait a minute. So they waited. They worked. They lived. They raised families, supported each other, ended their show after 6 seasons, and moved through Hollywood with the same quiet loyalty that defined their relationship from day one. And then this year, 9 years later, Téa finally asked him. Tim laughed telling the story. I was like, yeah, I already asked. But of course, he said yes again. In July 2025, in a small, private family ceremony in New York, they became husband and wife. Not for a script, not for a scene, but for real. A love built slowly, held tightly. Now, at 69, Tim Daly speaks with the kind of peace that only comes when a person knows they're exactly where they're supposed to be. I like being married to Téa, he said simply, the kind of sentence that holds more truth than any long speech ever could. For the world, they were Henry and Elizabeth McCord. For each other, they were something far more powerful. Two actors who fell into love on a set built for fiction, but found something beautifully real. And it all began in 4 minutes.